Hello everybody, welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm INSANEBRIT, and boy oh boy, it's been a long while, it feels like, since I've done one of these for a traditional vlog or update vlog, etc. But I feel like it's been 2 or 3 months, and I did stop doing these originally because I just felt like I was repeating myself, and lo and behold, I feel like I'm doing the same again. At the same time, I got a little bit more to say, and at the same time, there's some updates regarding some of the content or should I say more of it coming, but I just wanted to give you an update on things like that, what's happening, etc. And thank you guys so much for the support that you've been giving me in respect to subscribing and liking the videos. It means a lot to me. We're going to talk about a lot about FIFA in this video, but we're also going to be talking about series that are on the channel that you can have early access to in terms of the membership. I'm not going to bang on about the membership too much, etc. You either know what to do with that if you want to join the Insanity Squad, as I've dubbed it, and you can donate to me. I think it's £5 a month now at this point, and you get early access to 4K videos, ad-free, entire playthroughs, entirety of them, literally just done, like 60-70 videos for one playthrough. It's already done, it's all there for you, etc. So if you're interested in joining that, and I'll run down the actual games that are available to you to watch on the early access right now, actually. So if I just take a look at the content itself, so if I go to the second page, now we just finished up Like a Dragon Insane. I didn't think that game was very good. I thought it was one of the weakest in the Like a Dragon series. At the same time, or Yakuza series, whatever you want to call it. At the same time, it was partially because it weren't dubbed. They made that choice to do it, but it's all done now, so that's done and dusted. I won't be going back to that game ever again, but I will be revisiting the Like a Dragon series in the near future. So anyway, available playthroughs for you guys to watch ad-free on the membership. If you're a member of the Insanity Squad, a Space for the Unbound, Batman Arkham Knight playthrough. What else we got here? We have Call of Duty multiplayer members only content. I've got 2 or 3 packs available for that. And then if I come back out here, back to the first page, we got Persona 3 Reloaded playthrough. We have Mafia, the definitive edition, completed, but that will be ending this week anyway, so that's more or less going to be moved to completed playthrough section at this point. Robocop Rogue City, and then we're going to have another playthrough uploaded, I think over the next 2 days. I'll be doing another playthrough, and then I'll be working on something else. But yeah, and when I talk about like the likes of like Persona 3 Reload, there's 77 videos on that alone, plus you've got Monster Hunter parts, 24 to part 60. That's 40 videos on there, so you don't have to wait around for me to release them for you. So if you're interested in joining the Insanity Squad, you can join. Just click the join button at the bottom of the page. But yeah, so thank you to everybody who has subscribed in the past week or two. I know primarily maybe because of that was FIFA simulations. I didn't do it last year, but I was supposed to be doing a couple of finals and I missed that opportunity. Luckily, ironically enough, I jumped on it. I was like, okay, this is good. I called it just in time. They're a little bit all over the place at first, and I've kind of knuckled down. I think the last 2 I've got to do is Chelsea's last game, which will be a simulation of the Cup final against Real Betis, and of course there will be the Champions League final as well. So that will be the last of this season, and it's done and dusted. The next simulations you will see will be Chelsea's season moving forward. The next season rather, which will start off I think in June, which will end up being the Club World Cup, which means a couple of things. Because it's a new competition, we're going to be having new players join us, Estefan Williams, etc., for an example, but at the same time he actually isn't in the game, or I can't find him, and FIFA or SD25 are not going to update it and put him in. They're not. They're just going to leave it. I can't see them doing it because they don't do it after initially the transfer market's opened and everything. They don't mess around with it. They leave it, and they just wait for you to buy the next game so you get the updated squads. That's their business model. They actually generally believe, well, to a point they're correct, that if they update the squads in the summer transfer, you won't buy their new game, so they don't do it. They did it in January because everybody whined at them and thought it didn't make sense. Why aren't you giving us updated squads? And they ended up doing it, which was a blessing for me and just helpful to everybody. Of course, if you've got a PC and you mod it and stuff like that, there's probably mods you can download and get all the players. etc. I kind of understand that, but I don't have that access, so I'm like, and even if I did, I'm like, too much hassle messing around trying to record on the PC. I'm not doing all that. I'll stick to what I'm doing. I have noticed an uptake in more people doing FC25 content. I mean, it's always been there, but in respects to simulations, people running entire channels on it, doing Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Inter Milan, doing whole leagues, etc. essentially, and you know, they've got 10,000 subs and everything else. Me personally, I'm going to be sticking just to the finals and sticking with Chelsea. It's what I know. It's part of what I love to do here on the channel. I do so many other things. I could run a channel on that, doing that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stick with my main playthroughs and keeping FIFA on the channel as well, like FIFA career mode and of course the Chelsea simulations. The difference what I do notice with me specifically with my simulations is that I've actually done the squad. I've edited the squad of Chelsea. I don't just put out the same team every single week. It has to be, you know, I try and match what we do in real life, whether it's the B side going out, Reece James in midfield one week and then he won't play, etc. Dewsbury Hall, etc. Chabla or whatever, he will leave, by the way. And that's another thing. We're also going to be having it won't be informed squads anymore, because if they don't update it, which again I don't think they will, I'll be personally moving those players to their various clubs. So basically we're going to have Santos back in the squad and Petrovic as our goalkeeper, possibly number one in the Club World Cup thing that's going on. That will hit and I'll have to make those changes. And I'll put out a squad and we'll see where it goes from there, who leaves, who comes in, and if I can, because Estevar William at this point isn't in the game, but anyone else, maybe an Osman if we get him, or Sesko, or whatever, or Delap, I'll be able to put him in the squad. So there's going to be changes made to the squad, so stay tuned for the Chelsea transfers that are going to be happening. That's going to be interesting. Might play with a new formation, not too sure. So yeah, that's going to be happening. That's going to happen in June, I believe that starts up. So I'm going to treat it as a fresh competition. It's going to be part of the new season before we jump into actual friendlies, etc. So we have that competition with new players, friendlies, then the Premier League will start, etc. And in the meantime, we'll be doing, it won't be inform, it'll just be, it won't be updated weekly with the inform, because I've got to keep the squad as the edited squad. So that's going to happen. Also, we'll be doing the simulations of the big clubs, and what I mean by that is, for example, Xavi Alonso has taken over at Real Madrid now, so it's been confirmed. So what we end up doing is we end up going to that team. I think I always pick the most interesting team who's got the big changes, or you know, if there's a certain, I don't know, if AC Milan bring in a couple of big players, etc., and nobody else like Juventus or Inter Milan make any big changes, I'll pick AC Milan and see what they do and their tactics or whatever, and see if how those players get on. So we'll pick a team in each league, in Italy, Spain. I'll go with Chelsea when it comes to the Premier League, and then, you know, whoever else, like France as well, you know, probably just pick PSG if they make big changes as well, just to see. And what we do we do what we did last time, and that's simulate the season and see where they end up with those new tactics, new formations, new players, etc. But that will be towards the beginning of the season, or maybe no, actually just before. Is it just before the new game comes out? Possibly, or I could wait, but I don't know if I'll wait. I'm not too sure, but that will be coming, so hopefully I'll end up doing that. So that covers FC25 content, more or less. We just wait a few weeks and we have more simulations back on the channel. If you're not a fan of Chelsea and you're a fan of, like, you know, the Man Uniteds and the Arsenals or whatever, I've done the simulations, I expect a couple of people to drop off and go, you know what, he isn't doing my team, therefore why am I sticking around here? Maybe I don't like what he's doing in terms of playthroughs, maybe I think his commentary is boring. I get it. So I expect a few people to drop off based on that. But in the meantime, thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel based on those simulations. If you're a Chelsea fan, you'll get to watch, you know, every week I'll do those simulations, and the changes, new tactics, whatever, new players moving in as well. Like I said, I think Real Madrid's going to be interesting when I do that simulation, because they'll have a new formation. I'll go with his formation that he does at Leverkusen, and Trent Alexander will go on that right side flank. It's going to be very interesting what happens there. So yeah, basically that's pretty much covers FC25 content and memberships. What else do I want to talk about? Call of Duty, I haven't really talked about too much. I mean, just in general, I mean, season 3, I think a lot of people are kind of like meh with it. I mean, it's coming to an end. I'm kind of thankful for that. Like season 3, I just want like a new map or whatever, or a new season to start. I still haven't finished it. I slowed down on some of the videos because I've got to unlock stuff. I've nearly finished it, whatever. I don't think the events are all that entertaining, to be honest with you. I think they're kind of just dull, but whatever. That's why I haven't really been recording them. Nothing to get excited about there. They just kill people, collect stuff, whatever. Who cares? So not a lot to say on Call of Duty Season 3, to be honest with you. Yeah, it is what it is. Also, I did promise you guys anime reviews, and I haven't really gotten around to it. No, I did do it, and I wasn't happy with it. And basically what I did was I just thought, you know what, I'll leave it, and then I ended up leaving it and never re-recording it. But I actually do have plans to do it. I'm going to do it after this video. I was thinking about keeping it like as a private video or just putting it as a, you know, membership only thing, but I don't know if I'll do that. I might just make it public and whatever, you guys can just, you know, have my thoughts and opinions on some of the anime that I bought. Some of you are into anime, some of you are not, but there's some good pickings there, and I'll try and make them regular as I can. If I pick up about 3 or 4 and I'll talk about them, etc., I'll just go through them. What else is there? Also had a bit of an issue with a delivery situation. I ordered something from Sports Direct the other day, and it's been 6 days and they can't seem to find my address. The place where I'm living has been, I just googled it out of interest when it was built. It's been around for 100 years, and they're like, we don't know, but Royal Mail know where it is, Amazon know where it is, but these fuckers, it isn't actually Sports Direct. I haven't really got a problem with them. It's actually Every, the company delivering the goods. Every day I'm getting an email, we're coming to you now, we'll be there soon. And then they're like, we can't find the place. I mean, I give them the postcode, I give them every piece of information I possibly can. The only thing I haven't done is run out into the street, you know, run down at a truck and start smashing on the window, side of window, like, have you got my package? Ridiculous. Anyway, so that's been pissing me off the past couple of days. Yeah, so, whatever. Shows that I'm interested in watching. I'm very excited for The Walking Dead, Dead City Season 2. I've seen the first season. Can't seem to find a place where to watch Dead City Season 2. It's normally on Now TV or whatever, and I just can't find it. I think you have to go to AMC Plus, or I'm not paying for another subscription, like fuck that. You've got Amazon Prime, you've got Now TV, there's Netflix. I ain't going for another one. I'm just waiting. You know, if that comes when it comes out, like for me to watch it, then I'll watch it on another platform. But I ain't gonna sign up to AMC Plus and all that shit. So that's another show I'm interested in watching now. I recently watched Twisters. Of course, Twister was the original movie in 1997, 98. I think it was. Maybe 99. I think it had Patrick... But not Patrick Swayze. I can't remember his name. Patrick something. I think he passed away recently. That was a pretty good film, the original. The second one was okay. I didn't mind it. You know, has some generic stuff in there about, you know, this girl going after... had a lot of talent for going after hurricanes. And, yeah, basically some guy... You know, I think it had some relationship shit in there where it was like, oh, this guy, her old friend, wanted to date her. She turned him down, and then she ended up dating the new hurricane guy who had a YouTube channel and was chasing hurricanes, and was like, you know, it become like a big business kind of thing, you know, or like an entertainment thing for YouTube and stuff. There's probably content out there relating to that. Who knows? Wouldn't surprise me. You know, hurricane chasers and shit like that, whatever. I don't know. I'm not really interested in it per se, but it was an okay movie, but just had that generic element of a relationship in there, and I thought, oh, whatever. What else is there? I did see the new Superman trailer. It looked pretty good. I'm excited for that. I still haven't seen Alien, Romulus or whatever. I'll get to it at some point. But yeah, the Superman film looks pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I mean, look, no offense to the new guy playing the role. Henry Cavill will always be my Superman man. He was just born to play that role. And he just, you know, the Man of Steel, as it's known. And he never got his chance for the second movie. It's a joke. But whatever it is, what it is. But I'm still looking forward to seeing this new one. So, yeah. Also, Beetlejuice 2. I remember seeing the first one years ago. I'll watch it just because of nostalgia. And, yeah, I'll watch Beetlejuice 2. It's on Now TV at this point as well. Next month is Games Fest coming up June 6th, so I'll be interested in seeing what they come out with when it comes to new games. I'm not even too sure. I haven't even thought about new games right now. I'm still going through the backlog of a plethora of games like Yakuza series and stuff like that. So, you know, we've got Bioshock. I think we've got 2 Bioshocks on my channel. We've got to play the 3rd one, Uncharted 4, and we've got, oh man, what else is there? Last of Us Part 2, God of War, Halo 5, the next Halo after that. My God. They are remaking Persona 4. So I'll be playing that at some point. I don't know when that's going to come out. That's going to be good. Again, don't know when I'll get to that. Plus, we've got Assassin's Creed to play. But I'm sure you're pretty much Assassin's Creed out. Like, you're just like drained of that because it's been going for so long. I'll probably play that at some point. I don't know when. The next one will be Valhalla. In terms of order and what they come out. And then you got Mirage. And then you'll have Shadow. Again, God knows. I did see 2 other trailers, game related, and that is GTA 6. It looks fantastic, it looks brilliant, delayed till next year, but I'm very excited for it, assuming I'm still doing this and capable of doing it and stuff like that and what have you, you know. It's going to be cool when I get to that. I'll probably end up playing, in terms of full price and all the rest of it, I feel like I was saying I would pay that on day one, but even then I'll have to get to it because I'll be in the middle of something. You know me, it takes forever to get to anything. And the price itself, you know, is it going to be £80? Is it going to be £100? I don't know. But if the prices do keep going up and staying at like, I'll just say they're 90 to £100 now because of inflation, you know, economics, wages, blah blah blah, whatever it may be. I'll just be doing what I'm doing anyway. I'll be buying games on the sale. So your 90 to £100 game, I'll be buying for 30, £20 anyway, years later. I don't care. I'll just be playing my backlog and enjoying myself, you know, getting to games that I want to play. So, you know, and okay, even if you say to me, okay, INSANEBRIT, you're going to have to pay out for a couple of games, I'll say fine. That's FC25 and COD, because I like COD and I like FC25. It's for content as well, so it's a bonus for me. So you're getting, just say it's £100 each. That's £200 a year you're getting out of me. The rest of the time, I'm fucking shanking you, and I'm not giving you all that money. I'm just going to be like, I'll wait for a sale, I'll wait for a sale. So that's the end of it. You know what I mean? I don't care, one way or the other. I also saw another couple of screenshots. I didn't see a trailer. It was a screenshot of Kingdom Hearts. I played the last Kingdom Hearts 3. I thought it was very, very good. I thought it was brilliant. The graphics on the next one looks awesome. Looks very mature, adult-like, you know, like Final Fantasy-esque, or reminded me of that a little bit, not too much, but it kind of like just looked real, and I thought, oh man, this looks cool, especially if I put that in 4K as well. So yeah, that's something I'm interested in playing when it eventually does come out. It was announced 2 years ago, and or maybe 3 years ago, and I never heard nang about it since, and now we're getting screenshots and stuff, so that's a positive right there and then. But yeah, guys, so a lot of stuff happening with FC25, lots of good stuff to look forward to. COD is blasé, it comes out, hope you enjoy me killing some people, you know, whatever it is, what it is. And you know, Chelsea making some transfers. I know we need a left winger. Apparently we're going for 2 centre-backs now. We definitely need a striker. And maybe we won't even bother with a goalkeeper, because of Petrovic being like a brilliant goalkeeper now at Strasbourg, he's coming back, so maybe we'll end up just selling Sanchez and keeping Petrovic as our number 1 and what have you, and Pender's coming in as number 2. Yeah, so lots of FIFA stuff happening and stuff happening with Chelsea. I'm very excited for the new season. Hopefully we win the cup final and we beat Real Betis, and that simulation will be coming out soon after the Forest game, and then we've got the Champions League final as well with PSG and Inter Milan. Part of me says, you know, PSG have done X, Y, and Z, probably deserve to win it. They've been in a couple of finals, etc. But part of me is like, I don't really want them winning it. But whatever, it is what it is. I feel like they are the Chelsea of France. They won a couple of leagues, but they're dominating. It's a shitty league, but like they dominate the league. They win the league a few times. They won that Champions League, and they can't crack it. So I kind of feel sympathy. We've been there. Chelsea was there for so long. They probably spent more money than us, I suspect. They definitely had the superstars like Neymar and Messi and all that to go and do it, and they just never did it, did they? So, but they've still got a lot of good players on loan as well. Also, guys, I again forget to mention this. I should have mentioned at the top of the video. You can vote for where I go. Right, it's France. Apparently, you guys want to put me aside. 9 or 10 people vote for France, so I'm now in France. And then Basically, I think Marseille, AS Monaco, and Lille are the teams you can pick. I think there's one other, Strasbourg, because it was a Chelsea's sister club, so I thought I'd put Strasbourg in there, make it a bit tough for me. Because who the hell is Strasbourg and how good are they going to go up against Lille, Marseille, Lyon, PSG? Am I going to win the league? I can't see that happening. That'd be incredible. But again, it's up to you where you want to put me. I think it's 50-50 right now. It's Lille and Monaco. So yeah, that should be interesting. And of course, I think there's probably that season and one more to go in this career mode on FIFA 25 at this point. So you know, and then we'll have the new FIFA game come out. Nank said about it just yet. Ain't seen Nank about it, but you know it's coming, no doubt about it. Not that I'm crying at that. I'm a bit of a fanboy of it. It is what it is. But you know, we want new players and fresh looks and new skills and God knows whatever else. I'll try and do what I can with the lighting on this video as well. So my apologies for that. Anyway, guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. All links in the description below to follow me on social media. I advise you to do that. I retweet stuff, some funny stuff. X or Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. I end up doing a lot of stuff there, or just retweeting or posting videos or updates and stuff. At the same time, or just funny stuff or gaming stuff. At the same time, I also post my TikToks as well. My clips and stuff like that to entertain people, trying to build a following over there as well. I get quite a few views there, and hopefully they transition over to here on YouTube. That'd be cool if that happens, because I seem to get a lot more views over there than I do here. That's just the way it is. But I'm very appreciative of everybody who's watched those simulations. Again, they will calm down and people will drop off. I appreciate anyone who can help with the memberships and donate to my memberships and stuff, and that helps support me and help run this channel. Help me a lot, and I can invest. Next up, guys, I have to do the anime reviews, and I'll be talking about these animes such as Shield Hero, and of course I'm sure some of them you've heard of, like How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, etc. We'll be talking about the context of those in the next video. Alright, guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I've said all that. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks so much for watching.